Guess what time it is? It's Spritz O'Clock. Welcome back to the Spritz O'Clock podcast with me, Rives Lee. Happy Tuesday, everyone. If you're listening to this on a Tuesday, I'm recording this on Monday, and today was definitely a Monday, and I'm definitely feeling like I'm a victim of the winter uglies today. So I felt like this was a fitting time to record my 2025 glow up tips and how we're going to look super hot for 2025. I have really been down in the dumps lately. I don't know why. So I feel like this is the perfect time for me to record this episode. And I know if you're watching on YouTube, number one, I am in a different location. I don't know if y'all noticed. I'm sure you did because I got some messages about it, but there's been this buzzing that I couldn't figure out with the podcast equipment. Well, I just figured out what it was. It's literally the lights in my living room. And I cannot believe it took me that long to figure it out, but I came across a Reddit forum, whatever. I'm kind of sounding like a tech nerd right now, but anyways, I'm recording in my bedroom right now. So if you're watching on YouTube, that is where I am. And yeah, I also am wearing a really cute modern citizen sweater. I'm sitting down so you can't really tell, but I fell victim to an Instagram ad and I'm going to link it below because it's one of my favorite purchases right now. So let's get into the ins and outs of the week. And yeah, so my in this week has definitely been grilling. And I feel like I talked about this last episode about how I am wanting to get more into grilling and stuff. So I have done that. I go to the grocery store and I kind of feel like a neighborhood dad, like a normal dad going to the butcher counter and ordering a steak. So I just get a little filet and I just throw it on my grill outside and I make either pasta or potatoes or a salad with it. It's just super easy. And I don't know why I've never really gotten into grilling before. I feel like a grill master. I'm going to definitely make it into my new personality trait because why not? And yeah, so grilling, definitely, it's not as hard as you think it is. I really was always oh yeah, dads just do it because it's hard, but it's really easy to do it. So yeah, in for the week, definitely grilling. So my out for the week is something very near and dear to my heart. It is the fact that TikTok is getting banned. I am literally so upset about this and I'm trying to look at it in a positive light, but I fear there's no positivity behind that. But I guess now I'll probably read more books and be more productive and actually do the things that I say I'm going to do. So yeah, I'm very sad about TikTok being banned. So make sure you're following me on YouTube. I also have my own YouTube channel. Not just the Spritz O'Clock one. So make sure you're following me on YouTube, subscribe to me on YouTube, and then make sure you're following me on Instagram over there. And I guess we're going to find out what app we're going to next. So yeah, I'm going to keep it short and sweet, but I'm so upset about TikTok being banned because it's my favorite thing ever. Let's get into the episode. I know that was very sad. So I'm just going to do kind of rapid fire. These are just things that I have thought of randomly and things that I need to do to be hot. Because like I said, I've fallen victim to the winter uglies and it's time to get hot. Okay. 2025, we're getting super hot and feeling confident. I have talked about it on the pod before, but I'm obsessed with the girl on TikTok. Her name's Greta and she started the what does she call her series? Ways to Feel Sexier or something. So I feel like it could kind of go along with that. But these are just things that I am going to personally implement and start doing to help me be hotter, both physically and make me feel better inside too. So like I said, reading rapid fire. Here we go. So number one, this is the number one thing that I do whenever I'm needing an instant confidence boost. It is to self-tan. Once you find a good self-tanner that you love, it's hard to stray away from it. So right now I love the Loving Tan Dark Express one because I hate sleeping in tan. I'm super weird about my bed and my sheets and stuff. So the smell of self-tanner when I get into my bed just makes my skin crawl. So finding a good self-tan is my number one tip. And I usually do a face tanner drop or a mist or something, I'll link the one that I have below, because I don't know the brand name. It's kind of random. I got it for Christmas, but I love it. The next one is drinking more water. I always notice a big difference whenever I'm like really good about drinking water and being religious about it. But it makes your skin just way glowier, way prettier. You just feel better. And yeah, need I say more, but drink more water. Another one is kind of simplifying your skincare routine, because I know personally for me, whenever I was using just a bunch of products and like all these acids and retinols and all this stuff, my skin was kind of going haywire. So once I kind of reeled it back in, cut out a lot of the unnecessary products in my skincare routine, it got better. So a tip is just kind of simplifying your skincare routine, and your skin will be much, much happier, because I just don't think you need all of that, especially if you're in your 20s. Yes, being proactive is really good, but sometimes I think less is more. So that is a good tip. Another one is waking up early and finding a good morning routine, because the way you start your day just kind of has a big impact on your whole day. So whether it's waking up and getting your morning coffee, drinking your water, journaling, reading, just having quiet time and not really being on your phone before the day starts and gets crazy, has really helped me kind of decompress and not start the day off super stressed. Because if I look at my phone, I don't know. I feel like Lauren Bostic from The Skinny Confidential has the best tips about her phone. And now that I'm like, have my job, I work from my phone, and I'm just getting older, I'm realizing that I don't want to be on my phone all the time. So I feel like she has great tips on her podcast about being super disciplined with the phone, but it just stresses me out. And I know y'all have heard of like cortisol face. So that could, contribute to cortisol face. But just waking up, not being stressed in the mornings, and just having that quiet time, whether you're journaling, reading your Bible, reading your devotion, reading your book, literally anything, just not being on your phone or watching TV immediately or scrolling TikTok in the morning is just a really good thing to help you glow up. My next tip for glowing up is tailoring your clothes. And I finally found a tailor that I love here in Dallas, and I feel like she's like the slayest woman ever. But tailoring my clothes has made the biggest difference in how my clothes fit, and it just makes it look so much better. So getting your jeans taken in a little here and there, getting that top hemmed or taken in a little bit just makes the world of difference. So that is a good tip, is to get your clothes tailored. Another thing I'm personally doing, I'm not saying people need to do this, but whenever I'm feeling gross, I like to get a little Botox touch up. So I like to do baby Botox in my forehead, also like a lip flip. I've talked about on here what all I've gotten done, like aesthetic wise. I love my lip filler. I always say it's like my favorite thing I've ever done for myself. I feel like it made a big difference, and it's kind of good because my filler is super natural. So whenever I tell people, they usually don't really know that I have filler. But this year I'm not doing any more filler, but getting Botox here and there is really a good way to glow up for me personally. I think it gives your skin that super juicy, hydrated look, especially on your forehead, and it just looks shiny and plump and healthy. And then I like to do a little lip flip sometimes. So that is what I want to do soon, because I haven't gotten Botox in like 8 months or so. So it's definitely time. Another one is working out and finding workouts that make you feel good. So usually what I do ClassPass right now. So I schedule mine on Sundays, and I finally found I used to do like berries and cardio because I thought that that's what I needed to do to like be skinny or whatnot. But I started doing Pilates, and I do the Legree method. So it's on like the Mega Reformer. And I also love to do like yoga sculpt or mat Pilates. So I like Core Power. I also go to the O2 here in Dallas, which is like a great Pilates studio in Knox Henderson. But finding a workout that you love and that makes you feel really good when you leave is just another really good tip of mine to glow up, just because you feel good inside and then you're also going to see the results from your workout classes. So that's another tip of mine. Okay, and then going along with the fitness is daily walks. So what I like to do during the week is sometimes if I'm at my desk or whatever at lunch, I'll take like a 10 to 15 minute walk just down my street and back with my dog, of course. And it just helps clear my head, kind of gives me a little reset for the rest of the day. And it helps so much. And we all need sunshine. We all need movement every day. So getting in at least like a 10 to 15 minute walk every day is great, and it's like made the biggest difference in like my work performance as well as just like how I feel during the day. So that's another tip. Another one is protein, and I'm on my hair health journey. So once again from Lauren Bostic, she eats like these beef bowls every single day. And so I'm really trying to implement more protein into my diet. So in the morning, I've been eating like 2 eggs. And I usually make like breakfast tacos. So I'll do like spinach or like a little scramble situation or bacon in a breakfast taco. And then for dinner, like I said, I've been grilling steaks, and I also make tacos a lot, but just implementing protein into my diet just because I really want to give myself some more energy, but also help my hair growth journey. So, okay. Also, I told y'all this is like, we're like jumping all around here, but it's like things that I've thought of randomly, and y'all know I love a list. So reading my list off my phone. Moisturizing your entire body after your shower. I love coming out of the shower and feeling like a little dolphin. It is my favorite feeling in the entire world. So just finding a lotion that you love. I personally like the skin firming one from Nivea. And then I also use the Le Labo Another 13 lotion because I wear Another 13 perfume. And just having like a matching body lotion to your perfume is like, I feel like it's like a quiet luxury type thing. And it just makes you feel put together, and it makes you feel good because you know you smell good. So moisturizing. Very important. The next one has to do with your eyelashes. So I have sworn by Grande Lash for years, and I go through phases where I will use it and then stop using it for like a month or 2 and then get back on it. And I really notice a difference when I'm not using it. So Grande Lash, or just finding a lash serum that works for you. Personally, my sister can't use Grande Lash. It makes her eyes super irritated, but I would recommend getting the smaller size at Sephora, like by the checkout counter. And it's like a 6-week supply. And I just apply it every single night on my lash line, on my upper lash line. I don't do my bottom ones because I feel like they would get kind of scary looking. But yeah. And then when I notice when they get kind of like crazy, like too long, is when I'll stop using it. But getting a good lash serum makes the world of difference, and you'll start seeing results like probably within a month or 2. And yeah, also going along with that is getting lash lifts, and I already have eyelashes anyways, but getting like a lash lift and tint if you have blonde eyelashes or something would also be great. I curl my lashes every single day, so I just was like, well, I'm going to start getting a lash lift, and I have not looked back. I love it. And yeah, it just is great for every day. I also really don't wear mascara during the week unless I do something like at night, going to dinner or something, but I love a lash lift. Next thing is cuticle oil. Having well manicured hands and cuticles are amazing. And I have these little cuticle oil pins. I actually keep one by my bed, and I keep another one in my purse so I can just apply it. You just twist the bottom and the cuticle oil comes out, and you can just like rub it on your nails. It's not super greasy. It doesn't like feel gross when you run your fingers through your hair before it seeps in. Love this cuticle oil pin. So I'll have it linked below. I just get it off Amazon. It's literally probably like $5, but it makes the biggest difference. Also going along with nails is finding a good nail tech who you love, who you don't have to get stressed out about and like monitor them. Like, you want to find the perfect nail person that you can like fall asleep in the middle of the nail appointment and wake up and they're exactly how you like it. And speaking up also comes with that. I know I always see like TikToks of girls like hating their nails and stuff, but they want you to tell them. So I don't know. being picky is not always a bad thing, but finding a good nail tech that you love. Personally, I have fallen in love with Russian manicures. So I've been going to the Best Nails Dallas. It's in Uptown, and I get a Russian manicure. I have had mine for over 4 weeks now, and they still look great. I broke one off, so I need to go. I'm going later this week, but love doing that. And then another thing just to make you feel better is having a matching manicure and pedicure. I love doing that. I don't get my pedicures there just because they're like kind of expensive, but having a matching mani-pedi is always a way to feel put together. And another thing is whitening strips. So right now I'm using the Luminex whitening strips, I think is what they're called. Again, I'll have them linked. But I love doing whitening strips. I will do them like in the morning after I drink my coffee. And yeah, I love whitening strips. Everyone wants white teeth. And I also use the whitening Marvis toothpaste to go along with that. The next glow up tip is perfecting your everyday makeup routine. And I'm talking like just the one that you wear to work or what you wear when you work from home. I'm the kind of person where I have to have makeup on just for my own sanity. Like I feel way more put together and feel better when I have makeup on, and just perfecting the everyday makeup routine. You don't need a lot of products. My main focus is skincare and like having my skin moisturized. And then I just do like a tinted sunscreen. Once again, like curled lashes, and then concealer and blush is pretty much all I do every day. And then also, I guess going along with that is perfecting like your going out makeup routine, because I feel like once you have both of those perfected, your makeup's always going to look good, you know? Backtracking to my hair health, I have been doing like a pre-wash hair routine and also using hair masks. So right now I'm using the Glimmer hair mask that Caitlin Davis always talks about, and I'm pretty sure she's like an investor in the company, but I have been using that hair mask in the shower, and then before my shower on hair wash days, I have been doing hair oil and oiling my scalp, and I feel like it's made the biggest difference. I've had way more hair growth, which is great. Pivoting, I told y'all this is all over the place. I'm so sorry. Reading. So if you're like a big reader, I feel like you could kind of balance like one nonfiction and a fiction. But if you're not a huge reader, you could go back and forth. So I love reading a nonfiction book as well, like alongside with my fiction. So I'm reading the ACOTAR series right now for my fiction. And then I'm reading the 5 a.m. Club right now because I'm trying to be better about waking up in the mornings and just like perfecting my morning routine because it sets you up for the whole day. Getting enough sleep is a huge one. I've always been the kind of person where I have to have my 8 hours of beauty sleep, and having a nighttime routine really helps with that, and just like romanticizing your nighttime routine. So I could do a whole episode on my nighttime routine and kind of everything I do to wind down and set me up for the next day. But just having this has made the biggest difference. And I just like know that these are the things I've got to do to make me have a good day tomorrow. So that's a glow up. Prioritizing yourself, your rest, and not overdoing it is another huge one. So not overbooking yourself, not committing to all these things during the week. A tip of mine is, if you know, just like say you're usually worn down on Mondays, give yourself Mondays. And don't let yourself do anything after work or after school or whatever that day. Just know that Monday's going to be your designated rotting time. You're going to watch your TV shows. You're going to read your book. You're going to cook dinner. Like, give yourself at least one day to prioritize you and your rest. And I know it sounds crazy and probably sounds like, oh, doesn't everyone do that? But when I give myself one day a week, when I plan my day out on or plan my week out on Sundays, it makes the biggest difference. So I love doing that. And then phone on Do Not Disturb, less anxiety. So my phone goes on Do Not Disturb after work pretty much every single day. And I feel like all my close people know that. And it's nothing against anyone. It's just for my own sanity. So that has made a really big difference for me. So that is a way to glow up. Always accessorize your outfits. So whether it's jewelry, a bag, sunglasses, shoes, belts, you name it. I feel like you can dress any outfit up, whether it's just a pair of jeans and like a white t-shirt. You can accessorize it with a cool gold necklace or like a belt, a blazer, like something like that. So accessorizing always makes you feel so much better and is a great way to glow up really quick. Another one is investing in yourself and finding a hobby that you love. So once I decided like to start this podcast and have this as a hobby, I do needle pointing. I've been getting into cooking. Just having something other than like scrolling on your phone makes the world of a difference. I feel like you're kind of more creative this way. It gives you something else to do and something to focus on. So finding a hobby that you love and then also investing in yourself. So whether it's your health, going to the doctor, getting all these tests done, whether it's your fitness journey, anything like that, just kind of focus on you and it'll help you glow up. And then my last one is organizing your space and just having a clean space, because I am the kind of person who associates my space with like my mental state. So if my closet's a disaster, like I'm automatically going to feel cluttered in my head, stressed out. So along with my morning routine, I also have like a morning tidy, which really helps my mind. But I just like to keep everything clear. I'm a really big person. I love to clean out a closet. I love to clean out a drawer, get it out of my house. And I've been donating my stuff to Genesis Women's Shelter here in Dallas. And it's super easy just to drop off and you're helping someone in need. And also you have extra products if you have, I know a lot of people are donating right now for the LA fires. So there are a bunch of ways to donate and help out people in need right now. So I definitely recommend doing that. I am donating meals to firefighters, and you can also do it through Instacart and do a grocery order for someone. So I'm also going to do that. Those are my glow up tips. I know I've already done an episode, I believe last year around this time, for beating the winter uglies. So definitely give that a listen. I probably repeated some, but hopefully I had some more. I didn't listen to it before. So, yeah, well, I just want to thank you all for listening, tuning in this week. Make sure you're following Spritz O'Clock on Instagram and TikTok, and also subscribe on YouTube to watch me talk to y'all. So I hope everyone has a great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.